without having to do much that's really unfamiliar or special. I wonder if I can ask you to begin with a simple feeling of curiosity. Allow yourself to yield to the sensation of curiosity of what can happen in the next few minutes. You can let that conscious, analytic thinking slow down and let your expectations get so big, so limitless, it's almost like there's no expectation at all. Just discover the wordless feeling of curiosity. Something like, no words to go with that really. We all know how it feels, know what it means, this and wonder wordlessly what happens next. And whatever occurs, you'll know a little bit more, and then grow a little bit more in the way that's best suited to you. After all, this is your experience. It's uniquely yours. It's not mine or anyone else's. Because even as you listen to my voice here, your unconscious mind there is selecting, deselecting in a manner that it believes to be most useful for you. This moment, then, is created by you and for you. So there's no need to consciously listen to every little thing I say. Surely it's enough to just hear it. And as your trance experience expands and you drift away from my voice, you'll drift towards your own source of creativity, your inner wisdom, your unconscious mind, allowing yourself to see and hear and feel exactly what is right for you in that moment. Are you completely comfortable? Go ahead and find a position that secures the most balance and ease, and make those adjustments now to relieve remaining tensions. Now, in order to secure further access to the unconscious mind, why don't you take this moment to feel your awareness in your body, starting to settle into this distinct experience in such a way, making room for the inner mind to quietly expand, practically unnoticed, sensing your body occupying space, how gravity affects the undersides of your head, trunk, limbs, pulling oh so delicately, and you can note heaviness here and there, perhaps your arms and legs or head and neck, or you might feel lightness instead, or both, or alternately as this part becomes heavy, that part becomes light, effortlessly moving your attention here and there, relaxing in your own way, and acknowledging so comfortably this body with every breath, every heartbeat, this inner desire to pause, to retreat, to rest, so natural. And as the muscles begin to further soften, are you ready to notice your sensitivity increase? And you can really get to know your presence in this body, where you feel mostly warm, or mostly cool, mostly tense, or mostly relaxed. And as just noticing it, begin to alter it in some way. With every breath, every heartbeat, tuning in, turning in, softening more and more, relaxing, easing in a way that is instinctively perfect for you. And without even realizing, that heartbeat can begin to slow its rate. The lungs adjust, breathing naturally, slowing, so that you really can allow this unwinding to take you deeper and deeper into this hypnotic state, realizing how simple it can be to release any and all unnecessary stress. There, and there, and maybe you've already noticed your trance fluctuating in wave-like rhythms, gathering, peaking, breaking, and flattening, all perfectly natural, sometimes more aware of what's outside of you, sometimes less, sometimes more alert, sometimes less, remembering more, remembering less, each time different, all extraordinary and part of your own unique experience. And all the while, there might be a tension that you safeguard, a tension focusing on a certain spot. Only you know for sure, perhaps in between your pinky and your ring finger, or maybe just behind your earlobe. It can be so very small, the size of a pinhead, or as large as you desire. Attention, quiet alertness, just in case. If you need to interrupt this trance for any reason, an instant alertness can come from attention existing in you, so that you can do exactly what you need to keep yourself safe and comfortable. Your body protecting you, safeguarding you, calmly alert. And because of this, the rest of you, all the parts of you, can be reassured to relax even more, softening to the degree that feels most soothing to you, secure in the knowing that you have given yourself permission to safely proceed, more and more comfortable, more and more at ease, deeper and deeper still into this hypnotic trance experience, effortlessly calm, attending to your own understanding of this adjusted state of mind. With your breath and your body perfectly relaxed now, conscious thoughts continuing to drift away, your peaceful experience gently extending. And now drifting closer and closer to the calm center, you might realize that there are certain ideas, feelings, and behaviors that could use improving, or maybe just accepting, that you could use a time away from your hectic life to pay attention to those things. Most of us could use a place of retreat, a sanctuary of sorts, a place to calm and center, a place to think things through, not in that desperate, hurried, worrisome sort of way, but in a way that engages all the wisdom that is available to you. You can easily find a way to retreat and replenish your spirit, your body, and your mind by developing this sanctuary deep inside of you. Your unconscious mind knows how, and you can understand the benefit of creating a safe and special place, easily accessible simply by adjusting your state of mind. A dreamlike place, so real, like dreams can sometimes be, in a space that has the feeling of a natural home. Perhaps you've encountered this feeling in the past, this feeling of natural home. Perhaps not. Perhaps it exists as a place of fantasy in your imagination, waiting to be fully realized. Either way, it exists right now, inside of your dreamlike awareness. Are you already beginning to wonder how you will recognize this place? With patience and curiosity, it will grow effortlessly, a place of soothing support. It will look exactly as it must, the way that is most appropriate to you. And even if your inner eye doesn't see it immediately, it will, with practice. To begin with, it's quite enough to sense the promise of it all. Your unconscious mind will create the sensory experience that is suitable for you. At this time, with or without pictures, with or without sounds, with or without smells, this experience containing thoughts, intuitions, stories that are all distinctly yours. Your sanctuary can be perceived as indoors or outdoors, daytime or nighttime, and all those in between. You can create and discover in you a place to withdraw safely and simply be. Just simply be. No external expectations or demands. No boredom. Only increasing comfort. A place just dedicated to yourself. With your breath and your body perfectly relaxed now. Conscious thoughts continuing to drift away. Your peaceful experience gently extending. And there, in your special place, is the sun setting. Do you sense, with and without visualizing, all or some of the colors? All of the hues. That slowly sinking sun, moving through changes, as we all do, following the cycle of nature. How can you resist it? From blinding white to amber to crimson, all the hues, shifting throughout to finally complete the day, and the reflections of those hues beneath those clouds, tracing the edges of certain ones, different hues, some lighter, golden, others darker and more muted, all represented in one form or another, one place or another, in that vast pre-twilight sky, the time Carlos Castaneda called the crack between the worlds. But finally, in the end, there is the darkness of night. And possibly for you this night will be a smooth black velvet with a sprinkling of twinkling diamond stars. Or maybe something quite different. Your inner gaze piercing the layers of darkness to find the very depth of space, like looking up towards the bottom of the clear blue sea on a calm summer's day. Do you see the sea? And in time, you develop more and more clarity, peering into the depths easily and tranquilly, darkness and light, outside and inside, whatever the time of day, wherever you are surrounded by exactly what you need. to find a carefree and unique experience, you can easily find a way to retreat and replenish your spirit, your body, and your mind. Would high noon or sunset or a night sky be best perceived by you sitting in the stillness, or maybe in a lush forest next to the continuous musical sounds of a river or a stream, surrounded by green, living things, the aroma of nature rich in your nostrils? Really, it's so different for each of us what is just right. Sometimes it's finding the uncomplicated reassurance of a rocking chair, a porch outward facing, fireflies blinking nearby, or that special spot on the beach, the smell of the ocean air, the sound of waves lapping at your feet, and the sound of breakers there in the distance, just right for you. And it can shift and change depending on the needs of the moment. Your unconscious mind, your body mind, will know. However, whenever, wherever it develops in your inner mind, this instinctive sanctuary, it's right there. This place inside, a place to withdraw safely and tend to yourself, just resting and getting used to the feeling of all the possibilities of this hypnotic state, continuing to cultivate a certain curiosity to discover your own capacity to create inside of you the changes of mind and body that you desire. A place of no external expectations, no demands from anyone, no obligations to anything. This is your time, so comfortable here to simply be yourself, and importantly, a chance to genuinely discover what that really means. Patiently, remember, you can easily find a way to retreat and replenish your spirit, your body, and your mind. And as this current trance comes to its natural close, certain intriguing ideas, sounds, images, sensations may linger like the distinctive parts of an unforgettable dream. And when you finally awake with a tranquil awareness, you'll remember what is important to remember. But as for now, you've arrived at some crossroads, some choices. You can linger here, maintaining your current state of mind and body, allowing your unconscious mind to continue to support you in your own perfect way. Or you can awaken refreshed and alert, depending on what is appropriate for you at this time. So enjoy that transition now at your own pace, just right for you, until this experience is complete and you are finished for now.